help from the most watched kids show, CoComelon, parents can establish healthy new habits for their kids. TV personality and host Liliana Vasquez is here to go over everything from bath time to eating vegetables. Liliana, I'm a big fan of this show. Of course, I share the namesake with JJ. But for those people who don't know, what is CoComelon?
Well, CoComelon, like you said, is the #1 most watched kids brand on YouTube globally. And it's a way for preschoolers and toddlers to learn letters and numbers and sounds and songs and nursery rhymes. But it's also a great opportunity for parents to watch together with their children and make learning fun and a family activity.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that it's on YouTube. You know, I don't have little ones, but I can just imagine kids and their parents gathered around a laptop, singing along. It's very simple. It takes us all back to some of the original days of picture books when our parents used to sit and read nursery rhymes to us. It's very important to set healthy habits for our little ones, isn't it?
Absolutely. As adults, we always think about, I'm starting the new year with all of these new habits, whether it's working out or eating better or establishing a morning routine. And we shouldn't just be doing that for us as grown-ups. We should also do that for our children. And it's interesting that 74% of parents actually think that establishing routines for their kids can feel like a battle, especially around things in the evening, like bath time and bedtime. They can be so hard for parents, but there is hope thanks to CoComelon. And more than half of the parents we surveyed say that using songs and nursery rhymes can really be a tool to help kids follow good routines.
Ah, it's wonderful. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I remember protesting bath time when I was little. For a while, I just refused to take a bath.
I know bath time can be so hard. And it's interesting because in our study, we also found that bath song is actually the most watched CoComelon episode of all time. It has 6 billion views. And we actually think that's probably why CoComelon parents actually find bath time to be the easiest routine for their kids because their kids become so familiar with the song and the actions that are taking place during the song that it makes that routine so much easier, so much more fun, and even enjoyable for both parents and kids. And that shows you the power of a routine. And also, parents, it is never too late to start a routine. If you don't have one today, you can have one tonight. Just start it little by little, and I promise it gets easier every day that you do it.
You know, it's so interesting because I'd always thought of CoComelon more as entertainment, but as I talk to you, you're kind of giving me a little more insight on all the lessons and positive messages that are inside. How can people tune in and watch episodes if they're not already watching every night on YouTube?
So many different ways to watch CoComelon. Obviously, YouTube is an easy way, Netflix via streaming, but you can also connect with the CoComelon community on social media. So whether that's Instagram or TikTok, tons of great resources there for parents who want to learn more, better their parenting skills, and just establish a great community with like-minded parents and families.
Ah, that's really nice. You know, I said, how can parents and kids watch at night? But of course, I know because I have so many nieces and nephews, when a child gets hooked on a song, they're going to watch it any time of day and they're going to watch it repeatedly over and over. Do you happen to have a favorite episode or song?
Yeah, so we're currently in a bingo, bingo phase.
Oh, yeah.
So my son will ask for it over and over, and he's so cute. He's 18 months. So he goes, more from the back seat, and I know what he wants. He just wants CoComelon bingo. That's it.
I love it. Listen, it's on his top hits. I love it. For more information, visit cocomelon.com.